things. This time round, it was more to do with police brutality. The brutalization of young Kenyans, the maiming of young Kenyans, the killing of over 60 people. Then on the day of commemoration, 10, 11 people are killed in the same way. That's the question. Will the police ever escape these accusations?
I want to put it, and thank you so much, Fred, for helping us, because, you know, normally in a conversation, when you are not able to deliver very relevant points, you go looking for other issues like it's politics, you know, regime change, you know, normally, you know, it's very sad. It's very, very, extremely sad. And I know there are people who want to lead us to that route, so that they say we want to remove, you know, somebody in power, then it becomes something else altogether. We are not going to allow ourselves to go to that route. We want to be very particular. Now, the question we are asking, Fred, is that there is no evidence that the 10, 11 who were killed because they were looting a shop. And even if they were looting a shop, there is what we call rubber bullets to scare them away. There is a way as a police officer. Now, he mentioned about stones. A stone, these guys have helmets. A stone is something you just, whatever, with a helmet. You know, we talk about equal force. We talk about relevant, justifiable force. If somebody is looting, then you can use rubber bullets, the teargas to scare them away. But by the time you come to shoot, to kill, life is very sacred. And I want to say here today, violence begets violence. The moment you kill, the young people become desperate. Then they are like, what can we do next time? Blood calls for more blood. The more you spill blood, it calls for more blood, because blood is sacred. Only God has the powers to take somebody's life and blood. So I want to repeat here for record, Fred. There was no justifiable reason. And I want to insist again, in this democracy that we are in, it is possible. We saw it last year. It's possible for the young people to come. Let them dance. Let them play football. Let them do it. It is an anniversary. And by the way, Fred, why were the young people on the streets yesterday? Because their issues since last year were not attended to. Fred, the young people on the streets, because the people who are dead, they have never been compensated, 60 of them. The young people on the streets, Fred, because the many young people who disappeared have never been seen, despite all the assurances that they are going to come back. They are on the streets because the whole 2 weeks you have read stories about people who are actually, you know, in severe medical conditions. They have never been compensated by government. And so the young people are coming to commemorate those who died, but also to ask for their rights. It is so unfortunate, Fred. Instead of government should have called all those people, sort them, you know, just sort them up. You are going to make half-hearted apologies, then you come and kill more. Now, let me ask you, Fred, which country are we in? Where is the hope for this country? What are we talking about, by the way? Because you have a situation here. I mean, government kills people, 60 of them. Others are maimed. They have never been attended to. Literally, you have seen stories, very bad. Some people have no savings. They have lost their families, right? Others have disappeared. Kindly, what you were expecting, and we spoke here about a month before, kindly, can the government just come sort this thing before the 25th? So right. People are bitter, people are angry, then you come and kill some more. And that's what we have seen, Fred, if God allows us. We have spoken with our team of lawyers under the United Opposition. They are looking at the penal code. We must get the people who have killed these people, so that now again, we don't come here next week and talk about other killings. Somebody has to do something. We are leaders.
Okay, Bwana, even before you explain your point, the issue is that we have gotten into a rut in Kenya where we do things over and over again. Even political demonstrations, which have seen ODM lead for the past few electoral cycles, they've ended up in death. These deaths